Jessie, a 26-year-old interior designer at a large company, works diligently on her project. Jessie has been secretly dating her department head for 2 years. Her heart shatters when he announces his new girlfriend, who isn't Jessie. Jessie's wealthy, childhood friend asks her to attend a blind date with a man on her behalf as she was traveling. Jessie, out of friendship, agrees to go and make the man dislike her. Jessie intentionally puts on heavy makeup and an odd outfit. She arrived early for her appointment. She drinks herself first. She drinks to forget her heartbreak and will make that man hate her. Anthony, a wealthy and handsome man, arrives and greets Jessie. Jessie tries to make a bad impression by revealing her outfit. She acts like a brand-obsessed person, kissing her handbag. Anthony listens to what Jessie says and is a little amused. Jessie claims she recently had breast enhancement, shocking Anthony. Jessie, now drunk, criticizes the men for being fake. The next morning, Jessie receives a call from her friend. Her friend said that Anthony liked her and wanted to see her again, leaving Jessie confused and surprised. Anthony also asked to meet a few more times, so now Jessie has to continue pretending to be his best friend. Jessie, still tired, heads to work the next day. A familiar person appeared. She's shocked to see Anthony replacing her boss temporarily. Panicking, Jessie hid under the table because if Anthony saw her, she would probably be fired. Anthony arranged to meet Jessie. Jessie came to see him and said she didn't like him. She hated him very much and then left. Anthony did not expect that a man like him would be rejected so bluntly by a woman, so he chased after her. Jessie walked out and saw the department head and his new girlfriend. Jessie thought that in the situation she should hide first, so she hid on the side of the car. Anthony suddenly opened the window, causing the two to come face to face. Anthony pulls Jessie into his car, making her furious. Jessie angrily told Anthony to go to a hotel to prove she was a playgirl. Unexpectedly, Anthony followed suit, making Jessie feel like he was sitting on fire. As soon as they arrived at the luxury hotel, Jessie immediately ran away from Anthony. Anthony becomes increasingly interested in Jessie. The next morning, Anthony prepared a group meeting of all employees. Jessie had to immediately pretend to be sick and wear a mask and dark glasses in the office. Anthony felt that this employee was very strange. Jessie worked all day very tired and very suffocated. Anthony kept texting Jessie that night, but she didn't reply. Jessie's interior design is very satisfying to customers. Jessie was delighted, but she was forced to work directly with Anthony. She decided to tell the truth when a coworker pulled Jessie's mask and teased her. As soon as Anthony came and saw Jessie, he was very surprised. Jessie sighed and went into Anthony's private office to explain everything. Anthony was very angry because he was deceived. Anthony intentionally forced Jessie to redo the design over and over again until he was satisfied. The stress and heartbreak made Jessie fall ill, forcing her to take sick leave. Anthony, worried, visited Jessie's apartment with remedies to help her recover. Jessie was surprised as Anthony took care of her all night. At Jessie's house, Anthony learned about her and the manager's love story. Anthony was extremely angry and determined to avenge Jessie. When Jessie recovered, she learned that her ex-lover had been fired, which made her very happy. Jessie was very pleased and invited Anthony to a meal as a thank you. Anthony drove Jessie to the beach, Jessie's hometown, without giving her a chance to refuse. The two had dinner at a small restaurant familiar to Jessie. Jessie wondered why. If she was trying to pretend to be a bad girl, Anthony wanted to continue. Anthony confessed he liked her because she's genuine and honest. He was so fed up with girls taking advantage of him. He really liked Jessie as a person, and Anthony kissed Jessie passionately. Jessie wanted to kiss back but held back her feelings. Some girls, Jessie's old friends, came to tease Jessie for still being as homely as ever, and teased Anthony, wondering why someone so handsome was with Jessie. Anthony was angry and immediately paid the restaurant to call someone to kick those girls out. Jessie realized there was a huge difference between him and her. She was just an ordinary employee, while he was rich and talented. After returning to work, Jessie avoided Anthony, and he realized that. When the meeting ended, Anthony called Jessie to stay in front of everyone despite the gossip. He closed the door, pulled Jessie close, and angrily asked why she was avoiding him. Jessie coldly said it was nothing, but Anthony was even more indignant. He leaned closer to her, kissed her, and whispered in her ear that he knew she liked him. Proof being that she was in such a hurry to meet him that she even wore the wrong shoes. Embarrassed, Jessie adjusted her shoes and confessed she felt the distance between them was too great. Jessie left, but thoughts of Anthony still lingered in her mind. Anthony's image always appeared in her mind, making her miss him. Anthony's temporary position ended, and he was preparing to leave the office. Anthony hosted a farewell party at a beer club, where everyone was having a great time. Both Jessie and Anthony got drunk. Anthony pulled Jessie out and kissed her. But this time, Jessie, drunk and missing Anthony, kissed him back, and they both went home to her place for a passionate night. Jessie didn't hide her heart anymore, and she and Anthony had a happy life together, no matter the challenges.